Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live watch party. Rocking and rolling. Face blue smiling. Cobra Kai Underground and Melissa, our loyal viewer. Not with its pickets. Yeah. Striking with the fists. Yes. The actor strike is done. Talked about that. Resolved. Writer's strike is back on. If you saw my video, you would know all that. Our long fandom nightmare is over. Yes. The nightmare is over. What is this? Sorry. Interesting. Okay. Black Superman is question. What are you questioning, Black Superman? So you guys all watched this video, right? Which of course is small. This one came out, what was it, 4 days ago? So we put that out. We'll be in chat. Peter's here listening. Rubina. Get to you in just a second. Hey, Rubina. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said in that video, the strike was over. They were going to be resuming production probably at the top of the year. The writer's room started up what looked like to be October 17th, right? So I gave you all that information. We even had a clip from Emily. She's a writer on the show, new writer, but she is in the writer's room. They went back on October 17th. So I had that all. And then, so what happens earlier tonight, some guy tweets, Cobra Kai creator John Hurwitz tells us, Season 6 is back in the writer's room with plans to start shooting at the top of the year. 2024, our starved fans will be fed. And everyone is losing their minds. I'm getting DMs. Oh my God, watch party. You see? They're going to go back in production in 2024. The writer's room is going. And you and I know, wait a second. That's what I said several days ago. I told you this half a week ago, last week. So you should see this and be like, rolling your eyes, right? You're rolling your eyes. Duh. Doesn't anyone watch Party? Like, this isn't new. And by the way, I mean, I don't deny this is true, although the source is very hazy because this quotes Matt Fowler, and if you look over, it's certainly not on his timeline, wherever that is. And I tried to check; he's like in a podcast, but there was no podcast where that seemed to be. And last edited, if you look at the original version, Eric the Gold, I don't know. They seem to have their source mixed up. They don't know who it is. I don't even know if Matt Fowler said that because I can't see that from Matt Fowler. Eric Goldman. But it is everything I said, so it's probably true, even if I don't know. If you can't find the original source, right? Lesser people, they don't do that. They don't find the original. So this is like what happened with the whole Mary Mauser, maybe Lois Lane thing. Oh my God. No one ever said Mary Mauser auditioned to be Lois Lane. It was just like a couple of people were just like, who could be Lois Lane? And someone said Mary Mauser. And then, lesser people take that and they make it into something it's not. And, you'll live if you watch other channels and try to follow other people, you'll always be behind. You'll have perpetual disappointment and confusion because the things they're claiming aren't true. But if you watch uh if you watch Party, you're all good. You see stuff like this and you just shrug your shoulder. Yeah, what are you talking about? Watch Party talked about that last week. Watch Party talked about that last week. Everything in here. There's nothing new. Michael T. Flex for coming on in. Bryce Productions coming on in. You think filming will begin in January? Yes. I would say probably the end of the year, somewhere around New Year's. Can't get you the exact day, but it seems like they like that timetable, and it could theoretically be possible, as I explained in the video, right? So excited to have them back. Absolutely. Do you think we'll see Tori's aunt? Yeah. Well, I would say it's possible. We'll probably get some Tori family storyline drama stuff. Who they bring in for that, I don't know. Do they bring in her mom? Do they bring in the aunt? Do they bring in none of them? I don't know. I am I can't rule it out, and I would definitely say she could get mentioned. Sometimes they mention people but don't put them on screen. It's hard. You nailed that theory. Yes. Yeah, it's just I go at it a little bit because it actually gets crazy for me because I have people, people message me to tell me this. Like, oh my goodness, they're going to start filming in January. And I'm like, yeah, I just said that. What do you like? Why are you telling me this? No, I don't think we're getting a new season in September. I do think September is cutting it way too short. That seems unlikely. September. Strike is finally over. Yeah, it is. So they're going to finish up the scripts and then get back into production. Who do you think the scroll in season 6? I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm just going to say Anthony because I assume who's going to use whatever. It sometimes seems like that, but if it's just a matter of like having some common sense, some intelligence in being thorough in what you look at. Like we knew Emily talked about going back to work on her podcast. I'm probably the only person who listened to that. And to be honest with you, I didn't listen to the whole podcast. She said that at the beginning of that particular episode. And I was like, that's all I need. Just turn it off. But yeah. So like knowing, they waited a couple weeks before the writers got back. And then, just using a little common sense with production and everything, it just seemed like the way it was going to be. Miguel versus Hector. Yeah, people have said that, I think even like last week in the live stream, but I think Johnny versus Hector is more likely. I don't see Miguel fighting Hector. That makes no sense. Anyway, this is the video you want. But I'm sure many of you already saw it. I think Anthony may use it. I don't know if he uses it to win the Sekai Taikai. I think it could be for something else. Save the family. That's what they said. That's what Daniel said, quoting Mr. Miyagi. I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. Cobra Kai tag. Johnny versus Hector, yeah. Question. Julie could help out and team up with Miyagi. Sure. I have a video for you. Hold on. This is my channel. Go to season 6 theories. Find this video. Enter Julie Pierce. You see this one? Find this one. You need to watch this one. You don't want to miss this one. That's a good Julie Pierce video. And that's talking about exactly what you're thinking right here. Joining Miyagi Fang. That's the one you want. Because in general, I think yes. I don't think she moves in with Robbie. She still has her brother. Or the LaRussos. No. I think she stays where she is. Frankly, Robbie moving in with her is probably more likely. Right? Why would they reshoot episode 1? No. I mean, the answer to your question is a straight up no. I don't understand why you would even think that. I mean, it costs a lot of money to shoot something. You know, that's 2 weeks of a huge crew, not to mention 2 weeks you're paying your actors, you know, everyone. No, they're just not going to like randomly, hey, let's just do it again for no reason. Like, no. Snake and Dennis return. Yeah. People are hoping they'd come back in some way. Julia being the new son of a broken record. Jimmy and Bobby versus Snake and Dennis. That would be a fun matchup. I wouldn't mind that. Oh boy. Can't they just leave it? Oh, they're looking for something special. What's up, watch party? Hey, man. When will Cobra Kai come back? I would say maybe towards the end of the year. Next year, not this year. Like maybe New Year's around then. Could be part 1 of a 2-parter, which is what I suggested in my video. Strikes are over, yeah. I guess until she turned 18. Maybe, but maybe not. Scott, well, I understand you're walking your dog. Suma has a birthday coming up. Like, is it like tomorrow or is it coming up in like a month? But we want you to have a good birthday. Yeah, they may buy a house. I don't know. Seems kind of expensive in the current climate. So, you know, maybe they'll just talk about it or something, you know. We'll see. It's not, you know, it's not that big a deal. What are your theories for seasons? Oh, dude. I have a whole playlist. You got to go to the channel, man. I mean, like there's a lot of them. Can't just say. John, with the silly question of the week, would Ric Flair make a cameo? This like I tell you, give us a woo. Why Ric Flair though? Yeah, I think they already did those sort of cameos with the fist and stuff in season 5. So I'm not thinking. So I mean, it's a fun idea, but I don't think so. And I don't think Ric Flair was the right guy. How do you think Barnes plays in the new season? I would like to see him, you know, help train and teach. And Barnes could be like a tournament specialist. It makes sense to me. I don't know if they need that, but like Barnes was the big tournament winner, you know. Daniel wasn't. Chosen isn't. I mean, Johnny a little, but Barnes was the tournament specialist. Sam and Tori should have a one-on-one. Sam and Tori have fought like every season they've been in together. So I don't think Sam and Tori need another fight. Fight prediction: Julie versus Kim Da-eun. Ooh. And done release. Yeah. Yeah, I think they start early in the new year, and they may have a part 1 done by the end of the year. The new Cobra Karate Kid movie, I don't know anything about it. I think that got delayed with the strike, and with any luck, it'll just get canceled. I'm not looking forward to it. White Claw Karate. Funny. I don't think so, but funny. No more strike talk. Yeah, Robert. Your birthday's on Tuesday. Is that it? Is that to say tomorrow? Today's Monday. So you're saying your birthday is tomorrow, or your birthday is on a Tuesday of this month? No. Why do people? Why do people have this theory? Johnny inherits from his stepfather because in the very first episode, Sid showed up. He's like, I'm just buying you out of my life. He was like looking to disinherit Johnny. And so in order to make it good, he gave him, a little money. However, 20,000, 30,000, whatever. He's like, here's a little bit of money. I'm buying you out of my life. Which part of California is Daniel's house in? It's the Encino Hills, I believe it's called. Right? So the Encino Hills. Regardless of climate, yeah. Really hate how they nerfed Honk. Ooh. You know what? I got a video for you. The loyal viewers know it. On my channel, season 5 analysis. Nerfed hero. Right here. Look at that. Nerfed hero. This is the one you want. Nerfed hero. Be sure to check that one out. Really good one. It's the most popular one. 200,000 views. Do you think Mike Barnes is evil? No. Jackie Chan. Scott, I don't know what you're asking. Has the city any word that Mike Barnes is returning? What do you mean the city? But no one said anything about Sean Cannon. In your hypothetical scenario, Melissa, Kreese will think the same thing he always thinks. He doesn't think highly of Miyagi-Do. So he just thinks it's all worthless. Barnes' training technique. What do you think will be Barnes' training technique? Okay. I don't know. Something tough. Like something tough. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I don't know. Let's Be Water. Yes, he did make some great poster. Another great one. Will Hector use his gun? Probably not. Cobra Kai season 6, probably the end of next year. You think that movie? I don't think that. I was speculating hoping it got canceled. It did get delayed because of all the strikes. That was the last word on that. Alpha and make the new color logo. I don't know what you mean, new color logo. I do think they will come back. Okay, Suma, your birthday's in 2 weeks. Okay. The last Tuesday of the month. Yeah. We may not get many set photos. They're pretty good at keeping that on the down low. But yeah, there'll be stuff to get hyped. First teaser or first trailer for 6. Good question. Probably next fall. Maybe next October or something. Silver and Kreese. I guess Kreese wins, but man, that's a tough one. Do you think Terry will train Sean? No, I do not. No, I don't think Sean will be with Terry Silver. Johnny's real father? No, I don't think they're gonna bring in Johnny's father. We already got a little bit on that. I don't think there's any more to do with that. Yes, Pat Johnson died. A while ago. He was a sad man. It was very sad. I tweeted about that. A replica of Daniel's house. I do think you can rent it on Airbnb. It's up on Airbnb, but I think it's pretty expensive. Hell of a house, though. Did Robbie Miguel also fight almost each season? Though I say we already got a fight. Yeah, almost. Not a whole lot in 3. I don't think they fought in season 4 either. So no, not as much. Andrew Garfield. I could see Andrew Garfield being a cameo. He would go over better than the Carrie Underwood. Mike Barnes is badass. Yeah. Best season? I still love season 1. Start back filming in January. Yeah, I think even earlier though. I think they film at the beginning of the year, like January 2nd or 3rd. Maybe the 6th. I'm just looking. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Let me look at this. Yeah, January 1st is a Monday. Maybe even like Tuesday on the 2nd, something like that. We'll see if they get going. I don't think they would start on the 1st, but maybe the 2nd or 3rd. Hopefully they don't wait a whole week, but Obliterated clip was short but also amazing. Okay. Yeah, a little rundown of the characters, I guess. When is Cobra Kai coming? Probably the end of next year. Hope the actors use the time to get in shape. Well, yeah, I'm sure they do. They've done, off-season training and stuff. Yeah, I think we'll see a little bit more of Kyler. He'll get some sort of resolution to his storyline. Few leaks, yeah. It depends. There's been fewer leaks in more recent seasons. Um Create their own moves? I guess something like that's interesting. It's an interesting concept. I don't know what that would be. Some sort of useful move, but yeah. I guess maybe it could snow in Georgia. It wouldn't affect the season, not in terms of how you watch it. They can handle it. College acceptance letters. Yeah, I think at least for some of the characters, it'll be some sort of plot line, story resolution, something like that. Um, you know, they've mentioned it for some of the characters now in a few seasons. So you and Trish, your fiance, are like Samantha and Miguel a lot of ways. You've broken up several times. How are you and Trish like Samantha and Miguel? You got together by cheating on your other people. Um, Sean will go. I do think Sean will get out of juvie. I don't think he joins Miyagi Fing. Sean doesn't need karate. Um, yeah, yeah. Secrets. I'm not a big fan of the leaks. Like a little bit here and there, which are fun, but as we get closer to release date, there's just all sorts of leaks. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, Allie's mom. Which is funny. They actually tried to locate her and couldn't find her for season 3, but there it is. She was retired. So um Aisha could return. Yeah, I don't know if or how she would help them win the Sekai Taikai, but I could see her back for some sort of resolution reunion episode or something. She thinks everyone else is technical. That's actually a funny way to put it. It's almost like the opposite of what you expect. Like he just trains very straightforward punch, kick, form, you know. John Kreese is Tori's. Are you serious? Um, man. Um, I actually have a video on that. Um, damn. But it's an old one. It's an old one. Um, damn. Damn. Sorry, I'm looking for this video on my channel, but it's such an old one. Crap. Oh, that's not it. Damn it. Let me try this. I'm remembering how many. This is. Okay. Here it is. Okay, hold on. Look. Let me show you something. I don't even know. You're gonna have to find this video that I put out right after season 3. You need to watch this one. What? Hold on. There. I'm sending you a link. Which and by the way, here's one Mike Barnes claims he's his father. You want to check out that one too. That's a funny one. And don't forget, Eddie Munson is Tori's dad. There you go. That's a short. You can watch that one. Eddie Munson is Tori's dad. And just decide which one is real. January 20. Yeah, it was like late in the month. It was like the 3rd or 4th week in January when season 4 went in production. Do you think Daniel and Mike will have a rematch? No. If Cobra Kai Kid gets a cameo, that would be pretty cool. Would it? I mean, I've been in every season as a television, but you know, what are you going to say? Robbie Miguel fought at the pool and sees. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm wrong. You're right. They did fight like every season, but I don't think they're fighting. I don't think any of them are fighting in season 6. And the pool fight was like a half-ass fight. Like they gave up halfway through, which is fine, but like it's. Griffin will be 18 playing a 14-year-old. Yeah, and what's crazy is he was only like 10 or 11 in season 1. Kind of aged the character up, but we won't talk about that. Yeah, at least season 6, part 1. More hospital scenes in season 6? I suppose it's possible. I mean, all this karate, you end up in a hospital, right? So, yeah. I mean, we've been in the hospital in seasons 2, season 3, season 5. Were they in a hospital in season 4? I don't think so. Season 4. No, I don't think they were in a hospital in season 4. What if Johnny can marry? What kind of question is that? Come on, Suma. Johnny is over Allie now, so he's focused on Carmen. If he'll be able to get more screen time. I mean, it's the character. It's not about Griffin's age. But Anthony will be there. Yeah, they're gonna do something with the scroll. I mean, Melissa, I'm not sure what you're asking about this Q&A. I mean, they'll always do interviews and such. I mean, so yes, but I'm not sure if you're trying to ask something specific or something, but there'll be plenty of interviews and they'll lead up to season 6, but probably nothing until then. Like 4, but longer. That could be. Do you think there's a song by Michael Jackson? Probably not. They seem to have, while Michael Jackson was definitely big in the 80s, they seem to be going in other ways for those music. Best reboot of an old franchise. You are correct, the animating gamer. Chosen Shimari Kumiko, you're not alone in that. I think that may happen. We got to go to Okinawa for that. Yeah, like next year, like we're talking probably December. As a kid, waiting for season to come out, marveling at the first season vibes. Yeah, me too. Wait, when you were a kid? I mean, that's when I started this channel. Kangaroo karate from Down Under. There you go, Scott Walker. How's that? Kangaroo karate. Johnny will have to kill Robbie. Come on. What is this? That's Lord of the Rings karate. Because what else is New Zealand known for? Lord of the Rings karate. Remember in season 5, Daniel promised to help Mike offer after his business was destroyed. Would we see Barnes' wife for any reason? No. But if you remember, I made a prediction in my Mike Barnes video. I was putting Barnes together with Hallie. Looks like at the top of the year. If you watch my video, find this video, season 6 series, you would get that information. I think they get married before the baby comes. You know, before the show wraps up. Thank you for coming in, Truvi. When they said they were going to torture Sam's brother, yeah. Typical girl stuff. Hurwitz hinting at a 2024 release. That's what they claim, but Watch Party was there first. Yeah. Any legal case against Silver is flimsy at best. I think it just wraps Silver up for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, Watch Party's around, man. Watch Party is always there. Spar? Yeah, there could be some sort of spar like that. Friendly demonstration. Do we think some people do? I'm not convinced of it. But I'm also convinced like it's something there they could pick up and go with if they wanted to add that storyline. Yeah, I think some people will die. It's the end of the show. Got to clear out some of the extras. When is Cobra Kai season 6? Probably January. Silver runs into Johnny and Carmen at the hospital. Yeah, that's season 5. Yasmin should confess to Amanda? About what? What are you referring to? Stingray was in the hospital season 4. Oh, very good, John. You're right. I was going through the season. I forgot to think of the very end of the season. You're right. Okay, so we've been in the hospital in 4 of the 5 seasons. And in season 1, let's see. Eli was Hawk. He was getting shot. Did he say he was at the hospital? I can't remember the exact line. It's over the phone. He mentions it's when Hawk is bit by the dog. I don't know if he said he's getting shots or he's at the doctor or he's at the hospital. But it's referenced. Something like that's referenced. It's going good. Daniel got his yeah. But we already saw that a little bit in like previous fights, so I don't think they'll do that again. You're getting a Miyagi-Do tattoo somewhere? your chest or back. Peter has one somewhere. I forget where. No, I don't think Johnny will have to kill Robbie. Sarwat Dar or whatever. I'm sorry, whatever your name is. No, I don't think Johnny is going to kill Robbie. Do you think this guy will take place in winter? Yes. It's the end of summer. At the end of season 5, I think Sekai Taikai is in winter. First trailer in less than the year, that could be the case. The Sekai Taikai announcer, that doesn't make sense. Cameo, sure. Announcer, I don't get it. Do you just ask this question? Like, I feel like I don't know if it's used to like every 2 or 3 minutes someone asks when does it start filming? The answer is in January. Well, there's nothing official about going to Okinawa, but it definitely seems like the place to go. I think the spring is too soon because they'll still be in production. Karate Kid turning 40. Yeah, right. More likely to get Boston than Michael Jackson. I don't even know who Boston is. Sorry, I'm not the best on 80s music. When will you do a face reveal? I am the television. Why do you need a face for that? Jukebox Hero, Sensei Kim was a trash edition. Some people don't like Sensei Kim. No, I don't think there will be any court scenes. A Boston song in season 1. Yeah. Well, plus Hillary Swank, well, not Hillary, but Julie Pierce is from Boston. Who should win besides Robbie? I don't know because I have different theories about the Sekai Taikai. You think there will be 12 episodes? You are wrong. Someone tell Bryce how many episodes there will be and tell them how you know. Someone tell Bryce Productions how many episodes. I do think Sean will be back. In a small role. I don't think it'll be big. Yasmin made a mistake? In how or why? What are you referring to? Forearm. Okay. Yeah, Miyagi-Do on his forearm. You know what, John, I haven't seen Oppenheimer. I didn't get to it. If it comes back into the theater for Oscar season, I will go to it. I think I'm going to hold off streaming it to see it in the theater. But I do want to see it. That's what I want to see. Do you think the new dojo will have Miyagi? I don't know. I don't know what they have in mind. I mean, yeah, Yasmin was pretty bad in season 1. Maybe she could apologize to Aisha. That would be like a little something. Wrap that up a little bit. Yeah, winter vibes. Sure. White and red mix. Yeah, I guess that could work. Homelander was in Cobra Kai. I haven't seen The Boys, but he's a popular character. Oh, Don't look back. Okay. Oh, you know what, dude? I haven't. I was actually just thinking about that. That I forgot to watch the latest Frasier. I'm so sorry. I'll get to it, and we'll get back to it. Next week. I was just this past weekend I was busy doing some of the videos and shit, and then I just like forgot about it. Good to hear 6 was good. I think I've only seen through 4. I don't know. Reminded you of the original. Okay, hopeful. 15 episodes. Very good. Because you watch Party. See, there you go. With longer run times. Yes. 15 episodes. Very good. Very good. Very good. You guys passed the test. Scott wants to Sakai Takai in Okinawa. I kind of agree. You would think Chosen would have known about it. It's a little unclear if it were in Okinawa, but we'll see how they play it. No, I don't think Andrew Garfield's sensei. I think it's just some sort of cameo. Small little bit. Kid. I mean, Terry Silver's already pretty old. Yeah, Yasmin's still got a lot of people to apologize for. They're not going to do any sort of interview or anything like that before the season. Like now, they're not going to do anything now. They'll do interviews and stuff in the run up to the release, but nothing till then. Nothing formal anyway. Yeah, I know. Terry Silver. Robbie Magellan. Yeah, I saw Hayden's tweet. Hayden's Hayden though. You know, he kind of like says his own stuff. Yeah, I can see Stingray being a student of Daniels or Johnny or something like that. Chris Pratt cameo. Fun, but I don't think that'll happen. I don't see a reason for that. Similar to what Daniel Warren too. Yeah. Do we finally hear the Applebee's story? I'm going with no. The Applebee's story works because you don't know what it is. That's why it works. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. It is a live watch party. We do this generally every Monday night. We're here talking because there is some word. I put out a video for everyone who didn't see this video on my channel right here under season 6 theories, talking about that the writer's room started up October 17th and they were probably going to go in production at the beginning of the year. And season 6, at least part 1 of season 6, could even come out at the end of next year. I put this out 4 days ago. You can see, hit it out. Now everyone's jumping, losing their stuff because, hey, what happened is later today, someone put out a tweet saying the same thing. Season back in the writer's room. Well, I told you the day, October 17th. Start at the top of the new year. Well, that's what I already told you. So, and 2024. So, if you watch Watch Party, you get this information before everyone else. That's why you're subscribed. That's why you watch everything religiously. Look at this episode. How many episodes in season 6? That's an important one. You're going to want to know that. Hint, it's more than 10. Your girlfriend's listening and laughing? Good. I make the ladies laugh, man. The ladies do laugh. Must be uplifting and inspirational. Yes, there's a song called Stand Up. It is the counter to You're the Best Around. It's written from Johnny's perspective. By what's his name? Dugan, you don't think he should be in it? Yeah, maybe not. But I put out a theory on why he could. Robinal, thank you for coming on in. Oh, yeah. That's the one I just told you. It's called Stand Up. Yes. I had a video on that before season 5 came out. Kylie, you mean Kyler, the best written character? No, I don't think anything particular happens to LaRusso Auto. You know, we'll get some Louis and Anoush stuff, you know, of course, but I don't think anything specific. More of Dimitri. The fate of Stingray. Too long to wait. Yeah, that happens. Dimitri lay out some bullies. He did take on Kyler there in season 5. Do you think Bobby will be in season 6? I would like to see him. I would like to see Bobby back. Maybe even helping teach or something. Weren't they first in production when the first silver teaser came out? No, I think they had wrapped. Yeah, they had wrapped. In fact, they came and shot some promo stuff. How many episodes do you think Hillary Swank will be in? That's a good question. I would hope at least a few, 3, maybe 4 through the Sakai Taikai. Maybe even, you know, a big chunk of it. I'm just trying to scout. I'm trying to read what you're saying about Yasmin. What's it called? She was too cool. I think her popularity, a bully. Okay. Joe Esposito. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking Conti, but Conti isn't the right one. Yeah. Joe Esposito wrote a song called Stand Up for those who don't know. This was revealed right before season 5. Here, look. Oh, shit. No, that's not what I wanted. Sorry, guys. This button. If you go under season 6 theories, you got to find this song. This is a short video, but there is important information about a song from Johnny's perspective. There, I put the link in the chat. Yeah, I think Sean will be back. I'm actually writing a video on that right now. I just don't think it'll be a super big role. Matt Moore, thank you for coming in. Cleaned up and sober homeless Lynn. Yeah. Louis and Ernest, the best minder characters. Yeah. And the All Valley board is good too. We made it through the dark times. Yeah. Still like another year to go though, but we'll be here. If they have a Sensei division. Yeah. That's a good place for it. Michael T. Flex does not like Kyler. Yeah, you know Kyler. He's that kind of guy. Like he fakes, he rats on people, and then he'll just change his tune when it's convenient. That's a good question. What happens to Kenny now? That's what we're going to try and figure out in the next video. The Sean video, hopefully this week. I think Hawk will go back to the way he was prior, flipping the script. Miguel, oh come on, what are you talking about? Least favorite Cobra Kai episode. I don't know if I would say one. I feel like Bad Eggs in season 5 just kind of has a drag feeling to it. Like it was really stretched out. It has like the least plot, Bad Eggs. Obstaculus in season 3 isn't the best written. There are good moments in it. But it also has some of my like least favorite jokes, maybe my least favorite montage. That's an example of an episode that I think with a better writer could have been better. It didn't come out very good. But even then, I think it's still better than Bad Eggs. Like I think Bad Eggs the problem with Bad Eggs is it's like a bad story, drawn out. It has good moments. There's some great visuals in there with Chosen. That's what I'm going with off the top of my head. Some people don't like Downward Spiral, but I think Downward Spiral's better. Yeah. So will they keep Hilary Swank a surprise? Probably not. I think they announced her before. Because Hilary Swank is a big enough star, like they can announce her to bring in hype, right? Like Hilary Swank's a big star. Not that Elizabeth Shue's, a minor star, but like Hilary Swank is an Oscar winner. So I think they announced Hilary Swank. I think Sensei Kim has Cobra Kai and she's going to bring her own students. Why do you think the guidance counselor? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking to me? My best prediction? You don't want my second or third best prediction? How they resolve their past issues? I think part of it they just move on. Somewhat. Some of this show is just about moving on. He is a bully. He sucks. Yeah. You're right, Briar. Downward Spiral, Peter asks. I think Downward Spiral is better than Bad Eggs, and that may not be the consensus in the fandom because a lot of people don't like Downward Spiral. But I think Downward Spiral is better than Bad Eggs. I think it has a little bit better story. I like the silver stuff. It's a story and it doesn't feel as stretched out. So some of the montage stuff is pretty good with Johnny and Dimitri is pretty good. I don't know what you're asking, Scott. Why do you think the guidance counselor that always took the side of the bullies in Cobra Kai do not listen to Sammer? Why? Because guidance counselors are clueless. Like that's like the lesson, right? They're always clueless. They always take the wrong side. They don't understand. People don't like even numbered seasons. I don't know. I think season 4 is really good. I think season 2 is underrated. So I don't know. Melissa, you are totally on this whole signature move. They make their own moves. These are cool ideas. Maybe they do something like that. Ahmed doesn't want Hillary Swank. As far as the Sakai Tekai, like the dojo qualifies. So the dojo qualified. What the hell? Sorry. So they're all there together. Hawk versus Sean. Yeah, but we already got Hawk versus Kyler. I talked about this in one of my videos that Sean would have been a better fight than Hawk. But yeah. Kyler loses a lot. And Michael T. Flex doesn't respect a man who loses a lot. Who hasn't been at this point? No one. Well, Sam. Sam is the last one. All in, your least favorite. Interesting. It's probably maybe my least favorite is season 2. I have a whole video on the mall fight. I don't think the mall fight was good. Look at this. Look at this. This is my channel. You scroll down, season 3, season 2. The mall fight sucks. I don't think the mall fight was turned out well. You can even do a follow-up to that because there's a little bit like, so here's a little interesting tidbit I learned. Did you know that the mall fight was like the last thing finished in season 2 for like editing before they went to production? Zach Arnold, the editor, and one of the reasons it was like the last thing finished is because he kept recutting it, the editor, Zach Arnold, and it wasn't working. It wasn't what they wanted. And part of the reason I think it wasn't what they wanted is because they didn't film correctly what they had in mind. So anyway, like so a little bit of the story is, maybe I should find this. Is like it was supposed to be like they're fighting in a circle, right? You were supposed to see the technique, right? Like the circle technique that they did. But like it was supposed to be like you can see it and they're moving and is constantly moving in a circle and fighting back and forth. But like it just the way it was shot, it didn't work. So he kept recutting it, and then eventually what he did is he put in those like flashbacks to them doing the wheel technique, the wheel technique. He put in the flashbacks just to show the wheel technique. But like it was like a last ditch effort. Because it wasn't supposed to be like flashbacks to the wheel technique. What it was supposed to be was like you actually see it in action. But it didn't work. It wasn't shot right. Like it just wasn't shot well. But anyway, that's the mall fight. That's something I learned like 2 years after I made this video or something. like I knew something was wrong with this fight. And then like when I watched that interview, was Zach Arnold talking about how the mall fight was just not working in the editing room, and they recut it. He recut it. They couldn't get it to anything to work. I was like, yep. Like I knew it. Like I knew I could tell something was wrong with that fight. Like it wasn't working right. But that's just me. You talk to the other fans. Oh, I loved it. You're an idiot watch party. No. No. Like I can see what you don't see. Like I can see something about this fight wasn't working. Anyway, I should find that video. That'd make a good video. I could do like a follow up to this. Oh, by the way, just like a random, this video has one of my favorite jokes in it. It's at the very end. It's not even about the mall fight. It's a kind of about that episode. Um, I won't give it away, but this video has one of my favorite jokes at the very end. Kyler, only the girls fight him. Yeah, the Mexico arc was kind of short. If you listen to Cobra Kai Companion, when we recapped season 5, I talked about like a potential alternate way where they just maybe expanded it an extra episode or so, kept it going a little bit more. And honest to God, I think they could have done it, and I do think the season would have been better for it. Like getting Miguel back to LA just so Sam could break up with him in episode 3. Just like what? Like what was the point of that? We cut the Mexico storyline short so Sam could break up with Miguel. Like it's like we didn't need that. Yes. Anthony will learn to use the scroll. Mexico should have been, yeah. Listen to Cobra Kai Companion. We really went over that, and I covered it some in my other videos too. But yeah, now you're gonna pay. Yeah, although it has one of my favorite Hawk moments. Hawk to Sam, he kind of disses her at the hospital. Ooh, that's a good. That's that's um that's Jacob there, man. He nailed that. Aha, Matt, very funny joke. Yeah, we don't know what they're gonna do with Crease, Briar. You're definitely right. You don't have time for bull spit. Probably the end of 2024. So they're gonna go in production at the top of the year, and it'll probably be end of 2024. Quite likely, it could be in 2 parts. Yeah, well, Anthony wouldn't do very well in the Sakai Tekai. We don't know how many of them will actually fight in it. It's like a dojo thing. We'll see. Hawk needs to come back. Yeah, always need more Hawk. Less to do with Miguel. Yeah. Still wonder who told. Well, that is true. Did always wonder who played her mom in the that in season 3. But yeah, Kyler could be Johnny's like, ha ha. Tori's mother is Allie with an eye. Oh my god. Look at where we are. Okay. All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here. We had a good discussion, good turnout. Thank you everyone for coming on in. Sean video coming up this week, and we'll see what else happens. Just remember, subscribe to this channel and you watch, and you'll be ahead of everyone else. So when stuff like this gets put out, you're like, yeah, we knew that. Watch Party said that like a week ago. You aren't like, oh my God. Someone tell Watch Party. No, wait, Watch Party already said. Come on, man. So that's that. Always bringing you the best and up to date. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you at the next Watch Party. Facts.